You're listening to The Afternoon. It's Q101 Merritt's Music Mix. My name's Jesse Paculat, joined by one of the performers that you will see at Rockin River in just a week's time. I'm talking to Russ Robson right now. Hey, Russ.
Hey, how are you doing?
Doing great, buddy. How are you?
Not too bad. Just making my way out to Merritt, BC right now as we talk.
Yeah, so where are you right now?
I'm currently in Yorkton, Saskatchewan. Just pulled over on the side of the road here where I got some cell service so I can talk to you.
Oh, excellent. Beautiful Yorkton, Saskatchewan, and that place rings home to me because that was my first ever radio gig.
It's a small world. I got some. My mom's actually from here, so she grew up in small town Yorkton, Saskatchewan, and then had me in Ontario.
Oh, nice.
It's quite a opportunity to be sitting here and talking to you guys.
Yeah, definitely, man. And I did do some research on you. You wrote your first song at age 3?
Yeah, I started playing when I was just a little guy.
Yeah, so I have to ask, was it written by a kid for kids? Or were you already writing love songs and stuff at that age?
You know, it was a deep love song, I must say. It would touch your soul, that song, you know. If I could only remember it now. I think I found some of the lyrics, and it's complete gibberish, but I need to get it translated.
Oh, right. Yeah, from kid language to adult language.
Yeah, that's right. It could be a new hit.
So that was an early start, man. So when, I guess, was your first milestone, your first paying gig?
Oh.
From age 3 to then?
I picked up a guitar when I was a kid, and I never really stopped. I started playing talent shows when I was just in public school and stuff like that. And my first paying gig, I'd have to say, was probably when I was fresh out of high school. I used to play a little bit of cover songs at cafes through Toronto and stuff like that. And I just kept going from there, really. Left Ontario back in about 2009. Went looking for work. Wound up in Edmonton, Alberta.
Yeah, you kind of have like the definition of grind. Like you mentioned in 2008, you moved out to Alberta, like many did for a good paying job. And I did read that you were kind of playing gigs, like you were living in your car playing gigs essentially to survive at that point.
That's right. Yeah, I got to when I got to Fort McMurray, man. That place was something else. I got there and I played at a place called Tavern on Main. If you ever been up to Fort Mac, it's right on the main drag there. And I had $20 in my pocket, and I was waiting on work. And they let me play at the Tavern on Main. They used to give me free booze and food to play there. So they got me by through a couple rough weeks, and then eventually I found some work, and history from there, you know?
Yeah. So, yeah, $20 in your pocket. You're playing just to eat and just for some free drinks at that point. And eventually, you did save up enough for a bus, and you're kind of living right now like a gypsy, moving around, playing gig to gig. But how long was the timeline from that point? Like when you're playing these gigs to make food until you finally saved up enough for a bus? How long did that take?
It took about a year. I worked every job I could get all over Alberta and Saskatchewan. Kind of
odd jobs then, huh?
Just mostly whatever I could find. A lot of mechanical jobs, stuff like that. I played a lot of bars when I had a chance, and worked with a lot of great musicians at Alberta. Some of my really good friends still to this day. Actually, Becca Hess. I met Becca when I was living in my car actually at Tavern on Main. Becca used to run a lot of the music events going through Fort McMurray, and she still does, actually. So.
Right, yeah, you guys will be reunited at Rockin River.
That's right. Can't wait to see her perform, actually. She's I believe she's playing around 9 o'clock, so that's going to be a big thing for me to see. But, and I eventually got enough money scraped up to buy a bus off this older gentleman, and I jumped in that thing. I didn't look back. I went out to BC. I lived in Burnaby and Squamish. I played all over the coast there, and then I headed down to California in it.
Yeah, you've been moving all around, man, and it's been quite an experience, eh?
It's an amazing thing, you know. You can get an apartment, and then you can have the worst neighbors in the world. But in that bus, as soon as you don't like your neighbors, all you have to do is start it and move over a couple spots.
That's right.
So, you know. But yeah, it's been a great way to live for me because you take your home with you. I got to meet a lot of amazing people, a lot of amazing musicians, play a lot of cool places. Unfortunately, the original bus I had, it met its demise down in Southern California in a freak snowstorm. It was parked under some old oak trees, and a big tree fell down on top of it.
Whoa!
So I ended up roaming the desert through Joshua Tree for a little while, and eventually saved up again and bought another one. So we're on Russ bus number 2 now.
Bus number 2. And how long has that been around for now?
That bus I've had for going on 2 years now.
Okay, so new bus been around for 2 years. You've been traveling more, and soon enough, you will be here at Rockin River. You're in Saskatchewan right now.
I'm on the way. I'm on the way to beautiful Merritt, BC. I can't wait to get there and visit you guys. And yeah, play a little bit of music.
Yeah, we can't wait either, man. It's going to be a great time. And just so people know exactly when they can see you, when can they see you at Rockin River?
You can see me. I'll be playing the 5th Saturday night, playing the Recharge Lounge after the main stage there. I'm pretty sure I'm doing a couple sets, so I'll be playing well into the night. If you want to hear my music, I got everything online. You can find me at russrobson.com. You can find me SoundCloud, Russ Robson, Suitcase Coffin, iTunes, Spotify. Give me a listen and come out and have a visit with me.
Yeah. Have a listen to his stuff and then see it live when he comes over and plays over at the Recharge Lounge, and that's the Saturday night at Rockin River.
That's great. Yeah.
Russ, who was your main influence, I guess, growing up for music-wise?
Oh, so much to even think about. I mean, one of my biggest heroes in the world is actually playing at the Rockin River Festival, and that's Willie Nelson.
Right. Okay, Willie Nelson. Now we can go off of that. He's going to be closing the thing, so that's one of your first influences in music. Now you're going to be playing the same festival that he is.
I can't. I'm so honored. Words can't describe it.
Yeah, so you see his name right up at the top of the marquee. Then if you scroll down, maybe eventually you see yours there.
That's right. You see scrolling, you'll see me there somewhere, smoking a cigarette.
Yeah,
hanging out, waiting for you guys to come visit.
That's right.
What an opportunity! You can't. I was very thankful to Rockin River for letting me come out and play, and yeah, I mean, other influences. I mean, it's the list is so long. I really love Canadian music. There's a bunch of great stuff coming out of Canada.
Yeah, especially lately. There's a lot of Canadians making some good stuff.
It's amazing, and I'm so grateful. Living the way I do, I've stopped in every little town across Canada. I've met so many great musicians, and I'm just proud to be one of them.
Yeah, well, your story is pretty incredible, man. You have come a long way. You wrote your first song at age 3. You were grinding, working odd jobs to save up some money. When you moved out to Alberta, eventually you did save up enough. You had discipline, man. You had discipline. You weren't spending your money foolishly when you were doing that, right?
Well, we've had ups and downs. A lot of bars. It's playing at a lot of bars, so...
Well, just in case people want to follow in your footsteps, it did take you quite a while to save up for that bus, so you were living out of your car for a while, and the grind was there.
Yeah, the grind is there, you bet. I mean, the main thing is, hey, follow your heart, and it'll take you some pretty cool places.
That's right. You did it. You worked hard, and like I said, eventually you did save up enough for that bus, and now look at you. You're traveling around, you're playing gigs, and you worked your way up to playing on the same stage as one of your heroes, Willie Nelson, and we'll see you Saturday over at Rockin River, man. Can't wait.
Sounds good, brother. Can't wait to be there. Can't wait to see you. And can't wait to see you guys, and looking forward to it.
All right, brother. Drive safe.
Will do.
August 5th, Saturday night, that's when you see Russ Robson perform live over at Rockin River. And to find out more about Russ before he comes into town, you can head over to his website. That's russrobson.com.